Hey, you know what I was thinking about? You know what I was thinking about? You know how like, what is trauma to the human brain? Like anything that's like a traumatic experience, right?
Correct. Yes.
But like we all have a common ancestor. Everyone who's alive today, right?
Yes.
So with that being said, in the history of like mankind, right? They had to have seen a bunch of shit. Like there's a reason why a lot of people are scared of the dark, right?
Correct.
It's because when we were hunter gatherers in the dark, we couldn't see predators. Right. So we even to this day people are still scared of the dark, right?
It's facts.
And then I think that like humans have fought in wars for millions of years or hundreds of years. I mean thousands of years. So we've seen war. We've seen the brutality of war and it's never stopped. We've seen, we probably have seen our cousins back in the day like get eaten by a tiger or a lion. Like we've seen them get chewed the fuck apart. They used to have like those like in Apocalypto. They'll literally cut someone's heart out and like show it to the crowd and like kick the body. So what I'm saying is we've seen graphic things as a species in our DNA, our ancestors, they've all seen things. And it's I feel like they've seen things enough where it's normal. So why in our genetic code today, if we were to see something like a face ripped off, why does that give us a traumatic experience if humans have seen shit like that for the beginning of time?
It's been happening forever.
You know what I mean?
It's a good question.
That's deep.
Like, why is it giving me trauma when I know like my ancestors seen people get eaten by lions. My ancestors killed each other. My ancestors went to war about things. My ancestors would have ceremonies of virgin and blood sacrifices in front of the public.
Yeah, but I think it's something like every human has some level of empathy. You know what I'm saying? To the point where it's like you see something that got obliterated, it's like, damn, that could have been me.
Right.
I could have got obliterated like that.
Right.
You know, like
exactly.
Regardless of throughout history, if motherfuckers getting obliterated, like you don't want to get obliterated.
You don't.
You know, so it's like no matter
and
how.
Anyway, especially now, your fucking face ripped off.
Yeah. You think it's like it reminds you that like that could happen to you?
Yeah, like it breaks reality for a second, where it's like, oh my god,
like that could happen.
Like we're not just out here chilling.
Oh yeah.
No, like you could get your face ripped off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You could get fucking murdered in a brutal way. Live leak.
Oh yeah.
You could end up on live leak.
Bro, like back in the day, bro, it was crazy, dude. Like you're just chilling one day and then the enemy tribe comes through and like
arrows.
Yeah.
Spear.
We're all drinking whatever the fuck they called alcohol back then, like, and then a fucking, and I'm dead. And you guys are like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we take off and like,
yeah. Oh! You managed to escape, but one goes straight through your fucking your calf.
Yeah. No doctors.
No,
doctors.
No. And even if there were doctors, they're running for their life.
Yeah.
Or they're not there.
Oh yeah.
No, I thought about that. Like, traumatic shit happens, and like you see something that's kind of like demented or fucked up, and it's like it sticks with you because of the image, and it's not everyday life, but like I feel like humans have been around long enough to see shit like that on the daily. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But in my lifetime, like I can't say that I've seen anything like. I've never seen anything to the level of someone with their face ripped off. I've never seen anything like that in person. I mean, like on the phone, you know what I mean? Like, like fucking live leak shit, but I've never seen anything in person where it's like
shit. I've seen like out of 10, like 7. You know what I'm saying? Like pretty.
I mean, you've been through a situation.
Yeah, I mean, you've been through a situation like that. That could be 10 out of 10. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you've been through.
I say 7 because it could have been way worse.
Yeah, you could imagine.
You know what I'm saying?
Worse.
It could have been way worse. Stay tuned. That's for another podcast.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? We gotta hit 2,000 subscribers first.
Yeah, if we get into that, it's gotta be. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, I would say like 7 out of 10 for sure, cause it was rated R, and then for myself it was rated R. You know,
rated R to the max.
But to be honest, in a whole situation, thank God, I was like very alert.
Yeah.
And very like composed. Like I was already ready for it type shit. You know?
Right. But you know what? Going back to what you said about like traumatized and like our ancestors seeing stuff, some genetic lines seen more you know, than others.
Oh yeah.
And those lines are probably built better to handle those situations than others.
Like
you know what I'm saying? Like
shit.
for you in your situation, when that happened to you, you're able to come today and still be Nathan Camacho and do what you got to do. Another motherfucker that'll probably be stuck in a psych ward, still dealing with that to this day.
That's true.
Or still fucking like on a cane or some shit, or fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, health wise, 100%.
Because mentally is different.
But mentally, a person could still be like damaged and probably won't ever recover from that.
Hear me out on this. Mentally that's a whole different thing. That's like one of the shebangs, but it's the physical part too of like, do you want to come back and like do the same shit and try to be the same thing, you know?
Yeah.
So to me, it was like, if I could do it physically, then I'm straight. That's a great one.
But do we want to skip leg day or shit?
Yeah, I do my lunges twice a week.
Lunges ain't gonna cut it, Nemo.
Need my flexibility.
Nemo.
I'm ready to die.
That was funny as hell in that one scene in Nemo, in Finding Nemo, where Nemo's in the dentist and he's with all the fish, and like there's like something going on where they tell him like, yo, like if you gotta to do it, you gotta swim through it. And he's like, I can't, like I got a bad fin.
Yeah.
And then Buddy comes through the other fish and he's like, didn't stop me, and he has a bad fin.
Yeah.
And it's like damn, like
The blackfish.
the blackfish.
Yeah.
The whole movie, you see like Nemo like having to like compensate, and like his dad's telling him, "Don't do that. You have a broken fin."
Yeah.
And like everyone's like, "Bro, you got a broken fin." Like giving him a break. But then the guy, the blackfish, he has a broken fin, and he's like, "Never stop me." So like Nemo's like, "Damn."
Yeah.
It's like, damn.
Like you could look at life that
You
way.
could look at life like that.
No, that movie was raw, and I hated that little ass girl in the dentist scene. The braces girl, she was so like obnoxious.
Oh, yeah.
like
Over the top.
yeah, like I remember as a kid watching it, like as a child, and thinking like we need to get rid of her. Like she needs to go. Like
She can't exist.
she can't exist. No,
That was
no.
a good
Nemo
movie.
was goated. That was a
Nemo's
good movie.
No, Pixar was on a crazy run.
Toy Story.
They were on a crazy run for a
Toy
minute,
Story was
Nemo.
and then they fell off.
Well, that's because Disney fucking.